Hello, Tony. Really quickly, just wanted to shoot you a video and give you some tips to rank your website better and bring you some more traffic and hopefully some new clients. So first off, just some feedback on your website. I really like your logo. It looks nice. The color scheme is cool. But first thing I noticed is there's nothing up here for anybody to really look at or click on. Usually on websites I build, I try to have a form submission right here and a title, some kind of engaging title. It's called above the fold, what they're able to see right when they open the website. So that's one thing of feedback. Another one is you're going to want to connect this to HTTPS, make it a secure server. You can do that through GoDaddy or Namecheap or whoever you bought the domain name from. As it is right now, it's not going to show up on some people's cell phones, and it's not going to rank very well without the HTTPS. Another thing I would improve is try to make all of these phone numbers clickable. It's called click to call buttons. So every time that someone hovers over it, it becomes a button that they're able to click and will automatically dial the phone. So that's another tip. I would do that for all of these, and even the email, make it a click to message. And then it looks like you didn't finish building this part because there's no reviews here. So I definitely encourage you to finish and put some testimonials and reviews. The other thing for SEO, really quickly, is it looks like you only have one services page and not additional pages for each of the services you offer. So I'd recommend making a separate page for each one of these services. Even if it doesn't have a ton of content, just AC repair and then about as much content as you can write about each one of those services, as well as a page for each one of the locations that you service. And the reason why is how Google works is it's a bot that goes on your website and it reads the content, the actual words on the page. And the more content you have, the better you're going to rank, number one. And number two is they're not going to be able to tell what your website is about unless you have the specific keywords in the content. So if you want to be ranking for 7 Hills AC repair, then you want to have that exact phrase, 7 Hills AC repair, on the title of a page somewhere in order to rank for it. So right now, as it is, you're currently not indexed for any keywords at all. You don't have enough content for Google to tell what your website is about, so you need to have a lot more words on the page. Usually for HVAC websites, I try to have around 1,200 to 1,500 words on the home page, and then each additional service page around 600 to 800 words. And that's to be competitive and have more content than your competitors. If we look for your competitors' websites, want to look up Cleveland, Ohio HVAC companies. The first real website is not even number one, but this one is an actual business, not Angie's List or anything. Is this Budget Ohio website. And you can see he doesn't have a ton of content on this specific page, but he does have separate pages for each of his services, installations, repairs, etc. So there's a lot more content, and then he has separate pages for each of the locations he services. So each one of these pages has content specific to that location, like this, even like heating and cooling services. So he's trying to rank for that specific keyword. So if I look at on the same tool with his website, we can see that he's getting almost 400 organic traffic per month. So that's converting into probably 2 to 3 phone calls a day, which is really good. And these are the specific keywords that he's ranking for. He's only ranking number 1 for his brand, but the other ones he's ranking for between the 3 and 5 spot, which is not bad. So HVAC Cleveland, Ohio gets searched 300 times a month. Air conditioning repair Cleveland, Ohio gets searched 250 times a month. I'm not sure if you work in Cleveland or not. It looked like it was the closest big city to you. That's why I'm showing you this one. But these are really good examples of the types of keywords you want to be targeting in your content. Location plus the service. And then the higher the search volume, the better. And the other thing, the factor is keyword difficulty. That's how competitive it is, how many other people are trying to rank. So this is actually a fairly competitive area. It's on a scale of 0 to 100, but between 10 to 30 is pretty competitive. So you're going to need to invest a bit into SEO in order to rank. And the way to invest in it is to get more content, more pages, and more backlinks. So that's the other ranking factor we haven't talked about yet. So what a backlink is it's your website being listed on another website. So we want to get specifically do follow backlinks from relevant websites. So he has backlinks from things like Groupon, Easy Coupons, a lot of coupon websites, Yahoo, some blogs, etc. Every time you get your website listed on things like the news, coupon websites, directories, if they have your link on their website, it's called a backlink. And the more backlinks you have, the more trusted your website seems. Google thinks, oh, people are talking about this website, they're referencing this website, it must have good content, and it will rank you higher for all of the keywords you're indexed for. He actually needs to get some more better backlinks in order to rank #1, but right now he's doing okay where he is. Right now you don't have any backlinks, so I definitely encourage you to start working on getting backlinks. The other thing I wanted to mention briefly is the Google Business Listing. Aside from ranking your website, you can get a lot of good calls from your Google Business Listing if you set it up correctly. And the way to do that, there's a couple different factors that go into ranking. The #1 thing I'll go on first is the photos. You want to have at least 25 to 30 photos. Right now you only have 2. Every time you upload a photo, you want to name that photo as a specific keyword you're trying to rank for. If we look at any of your competition, I'm sure all of these guys have tons of photos, at least 20 to 30 photos for their GMBs. Usually I try to make them squares before uploading them, so they look better. If it's a really long picture, it doesn't look that good. But let me pull up one of them that is more specific to your location. So let's look so we can look at your competitors. North Royalton, or let's see, yeah, North Royalton. See if you're ranking there. So the top ranking person is this one, Sal's Heating and Cooling. So the next thing to go over, is making sure that they have the right categories. If you don't have the right categories, you're not going to show up on Google when people search for your services. So right now, where's Sal's? Sal's Heating and Cooling. If I click on that, we can look at all of their keywords. This is really, really important. Take a screenshot of this. Air conditioning repair service, air conditioning contractor, drainage service, furnace repair service, and a plumber. You're going to want to add those, as well as HVAC contractor, to your GMB. Right now, your services is just, just HVAC contractor. I looked it up earlier. Oh, come on. It's still showing this house. But anyways, I looked it up earlier and it was only HVAC contractor. So make sure to add all of those other ones that apply to you. I don't think you do kitchen remodel or bathroom remodel. I don't know why he has those, but the other ones, make sure you add. And then get lots of photos. And then the last thing you're going to want to do is, of course, get tons of reviews. But aside from that is getting things called citations. Every time you get your business listed in these kind of directories, Thumbtack, Superpages, Porsche.com, Facebook, etc., MapQuest, Yellow Pages. This makes your business more credible to Google and will increase your rankings on the GMB. So that's another ranking factor and tip to be able to show up in the top 3 pack. Because anytime somebody searches for North Royalton HVAC companies, they're going to either click on these ads, which is this is another good way to advertise, or the GMB, or they're going to click down here on the organic search results. So ideally, you want to be showing up in all of them. You want to be running these Google guaranteed ads. You want to be doing the ranking in the map pack and have your website here. That way, you're going to capture 60% of the traffic and get lots of the leads. Let me know if you have any questions, if you need help setting up any of this stuff, improving your GMB, improving your website, rebuilding it, or if you have questions about Google guaranteed ads, feel free to schedule a call with me. Be happy to talk you through any of those processes. Thanks.